So today I'm going to teach you how to make a Spanish dish called pisto. Pisto is made out of Italian green pepper, eggplant, green zucchini, tomatoes, onions, and egg yolks. So what I'm going to do is start with cutting up the onions because the onions take the longest to cook, and then also the green peppers, and then I'm going to throw them in a frying pan and cook them at low heat so that they start to simmer. And once the consistency starts to get a bit softer, I'm going to throw in the eggplant, zucchini, and the tomatoes. So I got my trusty apron on now so I don't get my dress ruined. I'm going to start cutting up the onions and peeling them. Hopefully I don't start crying on camera. The amount of vegetables that I'm putting in right now are all based on the proportions that I want to create. So my dish is actually going to be quite large. Just chop them up into tiny little pieces. It doesn't really matter how big they are in the end anyway though, because if you let them simmer for a very long time, the size shrinks down significantly. I'm going to leave it at 3 peppers. I've got everything chopped up into nice little slices. I'm going to throw it in the frying pan with some olive oil, and I'm going to put it at a low heat to start cooking while I start peeling and cutting the zucchini and the eggplant. So now that I've got the peppers and the onions in the frying pan, I've added a little bit of water, like maybe half a cup, so that it simmers with a bit of water so it keeps the moisture in it. You don't want your vegetables burning while you're cutting and peeling the other stuff. So I'm going to start with the eggplant because actually the eggplant takes a little bit longer to cook than a zucchini. And I'm going to cut off the top and the bottom, and then I'm going to peel it. And then I'm going to dice it like I did with the onion and the green pepper. Just as a reminder to let everybody know that I've thrown in now 2 onions and 3 green peppers. And now I'm going to put in 2 eggplants and hopefully 3 zucchinis, maybe 2, depending on the size of the recipe. Okay, now I'm going to throw in my eggplant into the mixture on the stove. I'm going to move around the peppers and the onions for a bit, and then I'm also going to throw in a chicken stock cube. It gives it more flavor to the mixture. So I've got my chicken stock in cube form. I'm going to throw this in. I'm also going to pour in a little bit more water so that the vegetables don't burn. Throw in the eggplant. It doesn't really matter how much water you put in, just because in the end it will evaporate. Now I'm going to start cutting up the zucchini, and I'm also going to peel it just like I did with the eggplant, and I'm going to cut it up into dices. I've done 1 zucchini so far. Now I'm going on my second one. And pisto, you can actually put many other things in. And I've got a bunch of red peppers that are in a bottle that have already been roasted, and I'm going to throw them in while I'm putting in the zucchini so it adds a little bit of a sweeter taste to it. Okay, finally done the zucchinis. Okay, put that on there for a second. Okay, now I'm going to add my zucchini. I've got 2.5. I think I'm going to stop there for a second and see how it is looking inside my pan, just because I've got a lot of vegetables in there right now and I need them to actually cook so that the size shrinks so that I can add more things in. 2.5 zucchinis, then we have 2 onions, 3 green peppers, 2 eggplants. Now I'm going to put in 2 tomatoes, and then I'm going to throw in half a bottle of roasted red peppers that have already been cooked. The green peppers and the onions have been simmering for about 15-20 minutes. Then I've put in the eggplants, and that's been in there for about 10. I've just thrown in the zucchini and now I'm gonna let it all mix together and simmer. The total time should be around 30 to 40 minutes on low heat, but what you can really tell if the dish is finished is if it starts to become like a gooey texture to it, so that all of the vegetables are sort of mushed together. It's like a mashed potato kind of look to it. I'm going to go and throw in the red pepper into my pot, and then I'm going to cut up the tomato and throw it in as well, and then let everything simmer together for another 20 minutes or so. A little bit of salt, maybe 2 teaspoons. Mix it all up again. I really hope that you guys had a good time watching this recipe video. Like if you enjoy it, subscribe if you would like to see more, and as always, leave me comments if there's a recipe that you would like me to try, or if you would just like to share some love. Also, check out my gazpacho and tortilla recipe videos if you'd like to see some more Spanish cooking. See you guys soon. Bye!